Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. Y'all already know it's the Queen 7 coming up in here to holler at y'all about what's real. I do not come to yell at y'all about nothing because I don't like to waste my breath like that because it's very precious to me. Anyway, but seriously though, all jokes aside, I am coming to do a quick little message to let you all know that release control. Release your really tight grip, but still have a firm, hold, but not too firm to where you're blocking your children from growing. Parents can be very toxic to their children unconsciously and mostly consciously, sadly. But too many of our teenagers are confused, misdirected, misled, misguided, and abandoned, not listened to, beaten, raped, molested, they have so much going on to the point that at this point, a lot of our kids are, steering to suicide, sadly. And suicide is, to me, a result of the lack of something. It's something that child is missing. That's just like when people say, oh, well, my kid's bad. No, they ain't bad. They just bored, babe. Give them something to do, and they won't be so bad. You know what I mean? And suicide is no different. If a child, which I can go back to my childhood, the reason why I'm saying this is because me being a child, the reason why I had suicidal thoughts was because I felt, I lacked certain attention. People didn't really listen to me. People really didn't see me nor hear me, or take the time out to spend time with me. And so I felt like if I didn't exist, then wouldn't anybody notice, you know? And I wrote it down in my journal, that's when it really got bad and got serious, was when I wrote it down. I see 222 on my camera. 222 is, focus. Twos is focus and alignment. And, this is to help us to realign ourselves back to the foundation of things. Don't forget that when you were once a kid, and, if you had certain thoughts, which I think majority of us have always went through that step of, a majority of us that went through that stage of suicide or suicide, at least the thoughts of it. So we have to realize that our kids are no different. And in this day and age, with everything being so flip-flopped and twisted and confused and everything, that these kids they don't know which way to go. And that's what we're here for, the guardians, to guide them in the right direction. And how do we do that? Through our life experiences and breaking the chains and breaking the cycles. And, okay, I know this was toxic when I grew up. I'm learning that now in my day and age, so let me teach that to my children. You had the power to redirect everything. You had the power to change all of that. And so I didn't want my daughter to grow up to have that, but she still had her stage, and not to put her business out there, but it was just, she had her stage. But I had to learn why she had her stage, and that was because she lacked attention from me as her parent. And, or parents, and, not going to just say me because she got two of us. You get what I mean? So you can only do what you can, work with what you got. So at the end of the day, she lacked attention from both of us because we really were still learning how to be a parent at the time. So, we can't beat ourselves up for what we don't know, but at the end of the day, when we become, we recognize what's going on, when it comes to our knowledge, then at that point, it's like, what you gonna do about it? So now that I realized what could cause it, which was the fact that my daughter was yearning for a bond with her mother, and I was yearning for one with her, but I didn't know how to bond with her. She didn't know how to bond with me. You feel what I'm saying? And so that's where you got to go to the, the Most High Goddess at this point. You feel what I'm saying? Because, baby girl, baby boy, some things you just out of your hand and out of your control, and that's all right. But just trust in the Most High God. You feel me? 444 when I said that. In the building. You feel me? Whew, but yeah, straight up. Talk to your kids, and look at it like this. I just seen this in my meditation and I laughed and I didn't know why I saw it in my meditation, but I see now why. Look at your children and life and other people as plants. You're throwing the seeds, you're growing the seeds, you plant the seeds, and you're ready for it to sprout and grow. But you cannot control the flow of which way it grows. You feel what I'm saying? You can just only guide it. You can nurture it. You can water it. You can love it. You can do all of those things. But you cannot control the way it grows. If it's going to grow sideways off the side of the pot, if it's going to grow straight up, you cannot control the flow of which way it grows. You just have to help it and guide it to grow healthily, properly. You know what I mean? Like, y'all know what I'm trying to say. But at the same time, the smoke, hold on, I got my little sage burning. So you can only, nurture that thing. And that's pretty much what your children are. So don't try to block its flow. Give it the proper sunlight, the proper nourishment, the proper foods, the proper, everything it needs. A plant has to fight off certain funguses and stuff like that. And I'm not a planner. I'm just speaking, from what I learned in my times of trying to grow, but I'm still gonna learn. But anyway, I know how to raise a child. Know that. But anyway, in my times of being a mother for real, it really has taught me that you get what you give out. You know what I mean? Your kids are no different. They really are a mirror of you. So if you're not really giving them much attention, don't expect them to give you any. You know, and vice versa, and so we are here to help each other grow and to really heal our bonds and our relationships back with our children. Be their first, parents, the first people that they come to. They shouldn't have to come to the world before they come to you as a parent. They shouldn't fear you. You know what I mean? A lot of us been raised to fear our parents, and that's the thing. That's why a lot of us is out here screwed up because we scared our parents. And so at the end of the day, I didn't want my daughter to be afraid of me. I don't know about y'all, so I had the power to redirect that. And so I asked God to help me. The God is the spirit, the angels, the ancestors. I asked everybody, listen, help me. Because baby girl don't know what you're doing right now. I'm just a young girl in a big world trying to raise a baby. So please, God, help me. And that's what I do every time I get lost and confused. And God always sends me somebody who's been through that thing that can help me get through my thing. And here I am to help you get through your thing. You're welcome. Peace and love.